you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is gonna be a fun day of hanging out. Where the heck am I? You don't know, so I'm gonna tell you. I am at my sister's house right now. No one is here, it is just me. I broke in. She has no idea. Just kidding. Yes, she does. Remember like months ago, it feels like, I don't know how long ago it was, I made a video where I like got my first design client. Well, guess what? That was my sister. Does she count? We're gonna say yes. But we like sat down to talk about what to do for her master bedroom, and then it took a while for us to get where we are today, which is at her house, and I am going to be redoing this room. I'll put in some before and after shots for sure. But as I'm doing this, I was in a mood last night, let me just tell you. And I thought, you know what? I'm gonna talk about this on my channel because I like to be real with you guys. I like to share just thoughts that are going on in my head. One of my just goals in having any type of platform is just to continue to make it very clear that we're all in this together. You are not alone in your struggles, in your feels, in your whatevers. But last night I was just like, why are social media influencers so perfect? So we're going to be talking about that today. I'm going to try not to make it a rant and more of just a conversation that I am working through. Okay, so before we get into that, make sure you subscribe and go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, because why not? It's literally the easiest thing you're going to do today. So just bing, bing. Okay, great. All right, guys, let's get into this. So first things first, I need to pull the bed out from away from the wall because I'm actually going to be painting this entire wall. Oh wow, I hope they have a ladder. I didn't even think about that because it's actually really tall. So I'm going to be figuring that out and just kind of laying down the groundwork of covering things, protecting things, painter's tape, because this room is so white and pretty and I do not want to mess that up. Except for the one wall that I'm going to paint. Ooh, it's gonna be so moody. Hey guys, okay, notice anything different? It's the wall. I have paint all over me. Yay. So I decided that it's gonna be way too hard for me to try and talk to you as I'm trying to get this done because I am kind of on a time crunch. So what I think I'll do is I'm just gonna have the first half of this video be me working on this, and then we'll cut to me having some real talk with y'all. So I hope you enjoy both parts of this. I'm waiting currently for this to dry, so right now while I wait for that, I think I'm gonna hang these curtains, or at least the curtain rods, just get those set up so that that's done. So let's do it. Yeah. Woo. For my sister's room, we're doing a farmhouse, modern, industrial look. So we're doing some gray, some dark navy blue that I couldn't talk my sister out of doing. She said she really wanted that in there. But it's okay because I think that it's gonna work. Hey! Stop it. No. Shh. Shush. So here are the gold curtain rods that I'm about to hang. I hate hanging curtains. It's literally the worst. Ugh. Hanging curtains is the worst. Okay, so I have painted the wall. I attempted to hang the curtains, had zero to little luck. I got the middle piece up. The side pieces, I'm not even gonna attempt one of them, but the other one just I have no idea what I've done, but it's not working. So I'm gonna wait and get James, my brother-in-law, to help me when he gets home. But now we're moving on to this fireplace. So I'm gonna be painting this fireplace. It is brown right now, as you can see. I'm gonna be painting it a matte black. I think it's gonna look super cool and moody and you know. So we're gonna get to that. Okay, coat number 1, and it already is looking so much better. I still have to paint down there, obs, but I think I'm crushing it. Hey guys, it is literally 12 a.m. and I just finished my sister's room. Holy crap, it has been a process. But it looks amazing and I am super happy with it, and we're about to do the reveal. It's pretty dark, so I'm gonna try to brighten it up as best as I can, but yeah, I'm pumped. And I'm going to try to get my sister to take some shots tomorrow when the sun's out to like really show it off, but I'll show you some just quick shots right now in the dark. Their light is just super dim, so I'll show you. Okay, time to do the reveal. Okay, you guys ready? Your butts up here. Close. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Oh my gosh. This looks so good. I don't know what I was expecting, but like this is way better. Oh my gosh, it looks like a real like put together room.
Yeah.
The bed is so high.
I know.
The bed is so high.
Need to get you a step stool.
I know.
Only 14 hours of work.
Oh,
I know.
It looks
Oh,
really
you
good.
did such a good job.
Thanks.
With your pure black.
Yeah, oh my gosh, that looks so much better.
Right?
I don't know about the curtains.
That's what I was thinking.
I don't know about the
I
curtains,
was
but
like, I would, gray, I feel like would just be
I know.
better.
I know. God, I'm obsessed.
Looks good.
Hi guys, I'm back. What a day, what a time. Comment below and let me know what you thought about my sister's room. Did you like it? It's pretty cool. It looks amazing and they're very happy with it. I'm very happy with it, so yay! All right, we're moving on to have a conversation about why are social media influencers so perfect. So I just want to share, I don't even know, like I'm gonna try to make this all make sense. But a few days ago, Paul and I were just like laying on the bed talking about social media and other YouTubers and just like this weird thing that you kind of deal with when this is your full-time job, and like the battle of comparison and the battle of, wow, it seems like people like them way more than us, or blah blah blah, like all this stuff. And let me just say that I am fully aware that there are pressures and hardships and weird things and challenges and annoyances and whatever in every job arena. No matter what your job is, like there's gonna be something that you feel pressured about, or oh, I gotta meet this goal at this time, or I've not reached it and I failed, whatever. But I'm just specifically gonna talk about social media influencer stuff, which I don't know if you can tell, I literally hate saying social media influencers, like it's just so annoying. SMI, that's what I'm gonna say. Just kidding, that's annoying too. So I'm just going to focus on that because that is obviously what Paul and I do full time, YouTube, all that stuff. So we were talking and I was just talking about how hard it is sometimes with being a social media influencer, feeling the pressures. And I shared this a little bit in our last video, but I'm kind of going a different direction with this. Just feeling the pressures of seeing all these other influencers just look literally so perfect. Like they never are not perfect. And it's weird. Like it feels like they have the perfect life, they have the perfect home that they sold and bought an even bigger and better perfect home, and they got new cars and they got whatever, etc., etc., and just everything's going perfect in their life all the time. And for me, I just like think that that's insane, and we all know that that's not true, but the fact that it seems like the majority of influencers only share this like perfect picture is just like really gross to me. Like I just want to go ahead and say I'm very, very truly sorry if any of you guys ever watch Paul and I on Instagram, YouTube, this channel, anywhere, and you think, man, their life is just so perfect. Like, I don't think that anyone has thought that. I really hope you haven't, because I have personally tried and tried to make it very clear that our lives are not perfect and that we go through struggles and we have ups and downs and we battle certain things and our marriage isn't perfect and we fight and la 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 la. Like, it ain't perfect. And like, it's one of my goals to make it very clear to you guys that through this platform, like, share with you all, we are not perfect. Okay? We are not perfect. And it's just very frustrating to me, specifically when I see Christian social media influencers carrying the same vibe of the worldly influencers of like, my life is so perfect and oh, it's so fun and easy and great to be a Christian and la 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 la. And just like in my mind, giving this false perspective of like this false reality so that people are like, when they like decide to whatever, accept Christ into their hearts and they're hit with the reality of, hey, being a Christian is really stinking hard. For a lot of reasons, they're like, wait, what? I thought it was easy. Which, don't get me wrong, there is a beautiful ease to walking with the Father, as well as being trials and tribulations. Like, the Lord did not promise us ease in this life. Read the Bible. You will see every person in there that has walked with the Father, has accepted them into their hearts, like, had major trials, major tribulations. So, anywho. Yeah, I just get frustrated with the fakeness, the phoniness, the way that even Christian influencers have this pressure on them to look perfect, maybe even more to look perfect, because like if you mess up or if you fail or you fall or you're struggling as a Christian, it's almost even like worse because you supposedly have this mighty God. We do have this mighty God leading us in our lives, but yet we're struggling. Wow, he must not be that great of a God, you know? So anywho, another thing though that I was just kind of thinking through is that something that kind of like comes along with being a social media influencer are these pressures to like reach these goals of whatever, like however many followers you have, subscribers you have. Are you living in a really nice house that's super aesthetically pleasing, like a big one and a great one and whatever, and like are you super successful in all the other areas of your life and making just tons of money and got the newest car, the newest phone, the newest blah 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 blah, whatever. And it's just like, that's just not biblical. It's just like not a biblical perspective. It's not a biblical way of life. And I'm not saying that it's against the Bible to have nice things or to have a nice home, to have the nicest things, to be financially well off. Like, that's not what I'm saying. I think you can absolutely be a millionaire and be a strong believer. But I think that this pressure that I have felt, that Paul and I have felt, that I know other influencers, Christian influencers have felt, it's like, it's very easy to get wrapped up in and forget that, like, wait, this isn't even a biblical thing. Like, we're called to set our eyes on things above, not on the things of this world. But, like, all of these goals, all of these pressures that are put on us by whether it's ourselves or the world or Instagram or other influencers, whatever, it's like, that's not a biblical perspective. That is not a biblical mindset at all. And so, as much as it makes for good content to surprise your wife with a brand new car, and I'm not saying that these are bad things, but again, they bring this pressure of like, oh man, no one's gonna watch my videos if I don't buy a brand new house, or if I don't remodel an entire house, or if I don't surprise my husband with a brand new car. Which, like, I've never really had those thoughts, but I could see them happening. I just feel like there's this weird standard that social media influencers are meant to reach, where you should be showing off how well you're doing mentally, physically, spiritually, how much money you have, or how just well off you are. And I'm honestly just kind of tired of this whole, like, being obsessed with where we're gonna be in 5 years, being obsessed with this, I've got to be this rich by this age, I've got to have this lifestyle at this age. And it's like, if you're a believer, that's not where your mind should be going. And it's really stinking hard not to go there. No matter what job you have, social media or not, like, that's the pressure in everyone's life of, like, our world has created these ideas of, okay, you need to meet this goal here, you need to meet this goal here, you need to meet this goal here, blah, 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 and so on for literally the rest of your life. And it's exhausting. And it's not biblical. Because none of that stuff, the house, the cars, the money, will matter when we die. This stuff doesn't come with us. And the Bible tells us to build up our treasures not here on earth, but up in heaven, because that's where we're going to be spending an eternity. We all know that we pass away from this earth some point in time. Every one of us will. And where we go after that is either heaven or hell. And in heaven, that is where our treasures will be stored up. And so I just have to consistently ask myself, where am I storing my treasures? Am I building up my treasures here on earth? Am I focusing too much on that? Or am I focused, do I have that kingdom mindset of my treasures are not here, they're up in heaven, and one day I'll get them and it'll be awesome. My G-Wagon in heaven will be great. It will fly. No. Just kidding. And again, I don't think that it's wrong to desire to be financially well off. I don't think it's wrong to have a nice car, to have a nice home. Like, I want those things, but I think that if they're what is running our lives, if they are what is, like, what we're striving after, and, like, when we reach those goals, we have other goals about, oh, well, now I need a bigger house, well, now I need a blah, blah, blah. It's like, that's never going to satisfy us. I think we know this after seeing celebrity after celebrity say that, like, they still are not fulfilled. They still feel a little bit empty inside, even though they have what would seem like everything they could ever have and everyone at their beck and call, and they're still not fully satisfied. Like, I think we see why, and we know as believers, we know why. Like, our hearts are desiring to be filled by the Spirit. Our hearts are desiring to submit to the Father. And so it's okay to desire those things that are in this world, but to really, 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 really remember that all of this is gonna pass away. And I'm speaking to myself, guys. All of this stuff is gonna pass away. And so what can I do with social media and my platform here is like, as much fun as it is to interior decorate or take you on a shopping spree or whatever, I know that kingdom mindset and kingdom things are me sitting here being real with you all and just encouraging you all in your walks and just being open and honest. That's like my goal with all of my platforms as a whole, is just to be open and honest and walk this life with you guys and be encouraged by your all's walks and spur one another on to continue the race to heaven, not to the G-Wagon or the Tesla or the house. Like, go you. If you're getting one of those, that's awesome, but it's not what's gonna follow you up to heaven. So, I don't know, guys. Just, I hope that this is encouraging to you. I hope that it's challenging to you. I hope that I continue. This is just stuff that I am thinking on as well, and just wanting the Lord to really like continue to refine me and continue to focus my eyes on the things above and not get so wrapped up in the pressures, because those pressures are probably never going to go away, but I can get stronger and firmer and more focused on what's coming in my eternal life, that those pressures and whatevers don't faze me. And that's even something that I've had to remember when it comes to trying to get pregnant. Like, I have felt the pressures of like, oh man, I'm gonna be 27 this year. Like, like if I start having kids right now, like that means like I'll be in my mid to late 30s having more kids. Like, that's kind of old, which it's not. But like, just having that pressure of I'm getting up there in age for children. And it's just like, man, no, the Lord's timing is perfect and I'm gonna be okay. So yeah, how'd you guys feel about this conversation? Is it weird? Is it random? Was I blabbing? Did I make literally any sense? Because honestly, like, I have no idea what I just said. I love you guys so much. Comment below and let me know if this did encourage you all. What are your all's thoughts, and how do you balance like the pressures of this world and remembering to keep your eyes on the things above and not on the things below? How do you balance that? Let us know, because your girl needs some help, you know. Okay, give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already, because it's literally the easiest thing you can do in your whole entire life. So just give it a thumbs up, and while you're doing it, click that subscribe button. Okay, great. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Be encouraged, be challenged, and go deeper with the Lord. And remember, Jesus is the answer.